17-year-old stepdaughter and a 7 and a 4-year-old. My wife has got him until I get home, and then we swap. I've been given permission to be able to do here and do what I need to do, which is great.
Beautiful.
I think it's good for your whole body. I think your mind, obviously health, just to be part of something that's done in a good spirit, in a good way. I think that's great for everybody. I played a fair bit of sport in my time, and there's not that many challenges that you can do other than go to the gym. I don't find much motivation in picking up something heavy and putting it down again. It doesn't do much fun, but the challenge of doing this or the contact or a goal is really good, and you do find it hard getting older to find that type of challenge and that goal to be able to set something and achieve it. So yeah.
He takes me down, I'm going to be up. He's going to throw a really big wild right. As he does it, I'm going to turn my body and overhook in here. So the first thing is I keep my hands up. Overhook.
These guys, the coaches, have been doing it for a lot of their life, and there's so many people think they can come in here and just go, yeah, I can fight, I'm tough. I got no idea. I got no idea either. These guys, there's so many ways to lose, so many ways to win, and we know nothing. Absolutely nothing. And that's not a bad thing. That's just what it is, and we're here to learn in that quick time. And these guys have been doing it for 10, 15, 20 years. Just like any profession, you can't walk in and think you're great. Headed for a pretty big downfall if you do. But, there's a lot of work to do, but you know what? Getting up and having that motivation with a group of people to get up here at 5:15 and be here, hey, it gets you out of bed, and it's a good thing. I've actually been less injured here than I have in any other sport that I've done. Maybe that's just my makeup, but your bones don't hurt. I play basketball all the time. I'm running up and down the hardwood floor. That's killed my joints. I go home from here with muscle soreness because they've been worked, but that's it. And I encourage anyone to get out here and just get fit, just to move the body, just even like the warm-ups, the rolling and all that kind of stuff. It's fantastic, and you feel better. You feel better during the day. You walk a bit quicker and a bit more bounce. So, yeah, have a go.
When times have been tough, going to the gym is what's kept me on track. Finally in a position now, and my life's really stable. And I thought, this is it, I want to go all the way. So I'm looking to do more than whip to warrior. I want to go from amateur to pro. And my son Zach, he literally does come in here. Zach does jiu-jitsu, and he's just started doing wrestling. And he's my everything. He's probably the best thing that ever happened to me. Yeah, I'll do anything for my son. I love him very much. He watched me go through a process where I had an accident at work and I messed up a lot of my back. So for a couple of years, I was on a cane. I couldn't walk straight, and I didn't want my boy to think that's all there is, that Dad's done. So I got a surgery, and a week after the surgery, I rolled in here to do the tryouts, and here I am today. And it's still difficult, but I mean, if you ever feel like it's hard, I just think about, people like my son and my wife, and they don't have to get through anything really. That's all you need is people that you love. You don't need to have 100 friends. I don't, but those two are worth 1,000,000 to me.
Beautiful.
I keep telling my kids it was either this or Australian Idol, and they reckon I can't sing, so it had to be this. So yeah, I've got 3 at home now, 3 older ones, so they help out sometimes. Yeah, it's good. 2 grandkids, I'm the #1 babysitter, so I'm still changing nappies at my age. I've lost over 5 kilos. I lost that in the first 3 weeks. And the 3 older daughters, they're just embarrassed. What's Dad going to do now? What's he going to say? That's what I do. I embarrass them. It's what parents do, I think.